sitting in my vehicle at hockey practice. I really am grateful to do this. As much as a 9 o'clock practice admittedly sucks, I get to do this. I get to do this for my kid. And I love that. I absolutely love it. So while I'm sitting here, there's been a few things going through my mind. And the biggest thing is switching that I have to I get to. I have to get up at this time, or I get to get up at this time. I have to do laundry, or I get to do laundry, and I get to wear some of my favorite clothes. Just flipping that word, flipping that switch is incredibly transformational for me. And it's also interesting. As I sit here, I had an amazing osteopath appointment this evening, and I just looked and it was 1:11. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I continue to be blown away by what an osteopath can do for our body. And I find it really interesting. I really didn't want to mention the G word, but it's interesting how a lot of things holistic and a lot of things that actually transform ourselves, the big G doesn't want to acknowledge, doesn't want to look at. And that just pushes me forward even more in really big ways, because my life in 2024, it's been 10 years since we've been using essential oils in our home. And to some, like I'll say that, and some people will be like, well, you're crazy. That's crazy, because they don't do anything. And they've changed my life. I use them every single day. Every single day. One of the first things I do when I get to work is I start the diffusers. And it just kind of sets the tone that regardless of if I've planned out the day perfectly and a few wrenches get thrown in, because that's our industry and we have emergencies all the time, like we had one tonight, and it truly helps me roll with it. Flow, rolls. 2024 is going to be a really, really good is the word that's really come good year. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. Pay attention to your words in really big ways. Pay attention to your words, because our words are really, really powerful. Extremely powerful. Before January even began, I sat down and I got very clear on what 2024 would be for me. And it's something I've been working towards all the time, actually. Being 100% authentic in me. Whatever that means to me. And in the moment, it could change. 100%. But being 100% authentic to me, and not only that, but having authentic people in my life. If you're not authentic, that's what I wrote down. If your energy's not clear, you're not authentic, there's no space in my life. And it's interesting. January has been interesting. Introspective. Is that even a word? I don't even know. But that sounds like the word to use. Because it's been mind-bending at times. It has been, beautifully relaxing. It has been like a warm hug. It has been growth. growth, humbling, confidence. It may sound drastic to say, but, and I'm not saying everyone has to, like, all of those people in my life, like everyone in my life does not have to agree with everything I agree with, because everyone in my life, I definitely do not agree with everything they do. But you can tell when someone is authentic. You can 100% tell when someone is authentic, and you can 100%, if you're in alignment with your own energy, you can easily pick up on when someone is not in their truth, when someone is lying through their teeth, when someone is making choices that you don't agree with. Your energy will never, and their energy will never lie. Their energy will never lie. And what's cool is stepping into that power for yourself. Regardless of who the other person is, the relationship that you have, if it is not in alignment and the energy feels off, trust that. Trust that. 100%. Inexplicitly trust that. If the energy feels off, that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Lean into that feeling and truly embrace it. That's what 2024 is. There's a lot of truths. There's a lot of light being shone, even though there's not a lot of sunshine. And it's really and truly, if you're not living your truth to the core of your being, you're going to hit so many hurdles. It's not going to flow. And that's what every day is going to flow beautifully, regardless of no one else, because I get to make that decision. It's really awesome. It's really awesome. It's January 31st. Late night hockey practice. That again, I am so grateful that I get to do this. Because as your kids grow, and one of my previous videos was, I totally felt spoiled over the past it's been 4 years almost. Spoiled in a sense that we got to enjoy a ton of time with our children at a time when, or at an age when parents normally don't have as much time. And because of our choices, we had a lot of time together. And I am so grateful for that. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful we honored our hearts. I am so grateful we honored our hearts. And I'm so grateful we had the additional time. I'm so grateful we still have additional time. If you're not ready for the light to shine in your life, it's too late because we're in 2024. So good luck.